From this to hosting European football's biggest night in 3 years. Sound impossible? Barcelona doesn't think so. They just submitted their official bid for the 2029 Champions League Final. Facade panels finally moving. Compression rings staging. 62,000 capacity weeks away. But can you build a UEFA-certified masterpiece while fighting rain delays and a ticking clock? Let's break down what's really happening on site. Barcelona officially submitted documentation to host the 2029 Champions League Final, alongside Barcelona City Council and the Catalonian government, proposing the fully renovated Spotify Camp Nou as the venue. The complete bid dossier is due June 2026, with UEFA deciding in September 2026. If Camp Nou wins, the stadium must be fully operational and meet Champions League final standards under UEFA's strict infrastructure requirements by 2029. Stay with us to see today's amazing things. Let's get started. The future cafeteria structure in the tribuna area shows strong progress. Most glass panels are installed, with only a few remaining above the entrance and at one corner. Some structural wall sections still require completion. In the tribuna zone, lifting platforms are active and workers are gathered in what appears to be a coordination meeting. Interior work continues, though some scaffold areas are temporarily quiet. Workers are using lifting platforms and a crane to position missing structural components. The beams have now been painted black, while vertical supports for the lamellas are yet to be installed. Moving toward Goal Sur, several lamellas are stacked and ready for installation. Since the last visit, around 8 new lamellas have been added in the corner area. Progress isn't massive, but steady despite recent heavy rain-slowing operations. A dedicated crane for lamella placement is positioned nearby, and multiple panels are prepared for lifting. With today's improved weather, crews have a good opportunity to advance further. The corner section is gradually taking shape as more pieces go up. Sandwich panels are now clearly visible around the staircases, marking one of the latest additions to the project. The lower sections appear to be concrete, while upper sections use lighter materials. Interior cladding in some areas is already close to completion. On the lateral side, large structural tension rods have recently been installed and stand out visually. The tower crane remains active in this area, suggesting more heavy components may be positioned soon. 3 radial beams for the compression ring are still visible in the storage area. A truck carrying new materials has also arrived near the central lateral section. This indicates that further structural assembly is expected in the coming days. Even with a match approaching, construction work has not stopped. From lamellas to structural rods and panels, multiple areas are progressing simultaneously. The stadium's transformation continues to become more visible week by week. Here we can see multiple components prepared for the compression ring. The 4th radial beam is now visible, along with previously delivered pieces that had been removed months ago. A large pillar is also nearly ready for lifting and installation. There are more massive components stored nearby, likely counterweights or compression ring elements. From another angle, the size of these pieces becomes even more impressive. The area is clearly stocked with substantial structural material. Work continues on the stair structures using lifting platforms. Unlike Goal Sur, sandwich panels have not yet been installed here. Large numbers of lamellas remain stacked throughout the area. Materials are organized and ready for installation in multiple zones. No new compression ring pieces appear beyond those already identified. In the corner section, a worker is finishing the black paint on a large wall surface. One side is now fully painted, while the adjacent section still requires completion. This area had been inactive for some time, but is now progressing again. Moving to Goal Norte, workers are active despite the upcoming league match. La Liga allows construction the day before games, unlike UEFA competitions. Activity remains steady across several visible platforms. Glass panels have not yet been installed in this corner area. From the front view of Goal Norte, multiple lifting platforms are operating. Interior work is ongoing and structural progress on both sides appears advanced. Final preparations continue steadily. Workers are performing adjustments between beams and hollow core slabs using hydraulic tools. This appears to be precision finishing work within the structural framework. Interior activity remains constant. In the corner near Goal Norte, crews have begun welding vertical connection pieces onto the black beams. These will support future lamella installations. 2 lifting platforms are actively working in this area. Chrome-like pipes continue to be installed along the upper levels. These likely relate to ventilation or air conditioning systems. Additional pieces remain stacked below, ready for installation. At the store diamond area, no new glass panels have been installed yet. Several panels remain stacked nearby, ready for placement. Worker activity in this section is noticeably higher today. On the upper side, crews are working on additional glass support structures. Several mounts are already fixed in place, indicating preparation for the remaining panels. Progress remains steady across the facade. With steady work across compression ring elements, lamella supports, glass panels, and ventilation systems, progress continues in multiple zones. Even ahead of a match day, construction remains active. The transformation of the stadium is advancing step by step. That's all for today's Camp Nou update. We'll keep monitoring every area and share all progress in upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like, subscribe to MegaBuilds Pro, and turn on notifications and share. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to MegaBuilds Pro to catch every new change as it happens. We'll be back soon with more fresh updates only here on MegaBuilds Pro.